In this video, we will discuss simplifying expressions, and I have 6 examples for you. In order to simplify expressions, you want to combine any like terms. And what we talked about in the previous video with like terms is that like terms have the same type of variable. Constants are like terms because they will be all your number terms with no letters. So we're going to combine our letter terms together and our number terms together. In the first example, you'll see that all 4 terms have the same letter. And so what we're going to do is just follow what the operations say and combine our numbers together. So 4 minus 9x, this is going to be negative 5x. Then I'm going to add 7x, which is going to make 2x. And then I'm going to add 5x, which is 7x's total. The letter does not change when you add or subtract. Now in this case, I have a couple like terms. The like terms in this equation would be the negative 3x and the positive 8x. There are other like terms, the number negative 9 and the number positive 2. So we're going to combine each of those together. Negative 3x's plus 8x's would make a total of positive 5x's. And negative 9 plus 2 together would make negative 7. And this would be your answer. In the next example, I would start with what is inside my parentheses first if I can. But here, there's nothing I need to do because I cannot combine an x term with a constant term. So all I'm going to do now is distribute, so distributive property, distribute that 6 to both the 3x term and the 9 term. 6 times 3 is 18. The x is going to stay, and 6 times 9 is 54. I'm going to follow the same process for this example as I did for this example here. Inside my parentheses, I would do whatever I could first, but my x and my 7 I cannot combine or subtract because they are not like terms. So now all I need to do is multiply my negative 2 times the x term and my negative 2 times the negative 7 term. Negative 2 times x is negative 2x. Negative 2 times negative 7, a negative times a negative, will make a positive 14. Now in this question here, what I'm going to do is multiply my 3 to the 8x term and 3 to the negative 5. This is going to be 24x. 3 times negative 5 is negative 15. And then I need to deal with the negative 14x. So what I'm going to do is combine this x term and this x term together. If I have 24 x's and I subtract 14 x's, I will have 10 x's left and the negative 15 term. All right, here's our last question. I am going to start with the multiplying first, and the reason why I'm going to do that is because your order of operations, parentheses comes first, then exponents, then multiply, then divide, then add or subtract. So I'm going to deal with this multiplication of the negative 5 before I do my adding and subtracting because multiplying comes before that. So if I multiply my negative 5 times my 3x term, I'm going to have negative 15x. If I multiply negative 5 times positive 2, I'm going to get negative 10. And now I'm just going to copy down this first term, the 14, and the last term, the negative 4x. Now I'm going to combine like terms together, my 14 and my negative 10. If I have 14 minus 10, that's going to be 4. And if I combine my last 2 terms that are alike, my negative 15x term and my negative 4x term together, if I put them, if I subtract them, I'd get negative 19x. And that would be my answer for this question.